All right, people, here I am at Shelby's place. We're gonna talk about hair. We're gonna talk about, you know, little tips to not damage your hair so much with over processing and taking care of it at home with easy steps. Number one is I don't wash my hair every day.
Ew, super gross.
The oil in your hair, it helps it stay, you know, shiny.
It's the most organic oil for your hair.
The oil on your head that exists by, you know, your body secreting it is the most organic oil, as Shelby's saying. Before you go to sleep every night, if you can, you should brush your hair so the oil gets evenly distributed. So you're going to bring all the oils to the shaft of your hair. Another tip is to not over process your hair.
Oh, you so smart. You know everything. You got all the answers. You so smart.
A kind of general rule of thumb to abide by.
So it depends on what you're doing. If you're doing something like a balayage, you can go a little bit longer than if you were doing, you know, a full head of highlights every time. Depends the look that you're getting. I would say 6 weeks is a good, like, fair, like, amount of time as your minimum. I wouldn't like to see my clients more than every 6 weeks for highlights or a balayage service. For something more like an ombre, I say every 4 months. But you can go see your hairstylist one time and she can mess up your hair by not using good products.
That's a great point that you make, Shelby. I have gone to other women who have probably used really shitty product. It took me a while to trust anyone ever again, and I finally found the Holy Grail. So
sing it, girl.
That's a great point. I process my hair
twice a year.
Yeah, basically twice a year. If I can help it, I will go every 6 months. I have gone over 6 months, and I have gone a little bit under 6 months, but I've never gone 4 months and 4 months at a time. So over processing your hair is key in how I maintain my hair so healthy. How are we coming along?
Good.
So to continue, something else that I wanted to discuss, very important but always overlooked, frequent trims.
Keep running that mouth though. We gonna see.
Frequent trims will help. Why? Your hair grows from your scalp, right? But the tips of your ends is where all of your breakage is happening. They will split and then they'll rise up towards your roots. So if you take care of those split ends, you will prevent hair breakage, and you will also help your hair grow healthier, faster, and longer. My forehead is huge, people. What the f? Am I on it?
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're good.
Other products that will help your hair grow faster include biotin, high protein diet, and I've recently researched castor oil mixed with aloe vera. And that you can, you know, do right at home. It's very easy. The only thing about any product, anything at all, anything beauty related, if you put it on your skin or if you put it in your hair, I would always do test patches first. You can also test it out on your eyebrows, but I would always do some, you know, test patches before you actually go and do like a full scalp situation. So talking about hair products, shampoo, conditioner are extremely important, people. Shelby's been yelling at me for the past year to use the right products for my hair, and she's been telling me, you know, I'll recommend some stuff to you. Meanwhile, I didn't listen, and I kept using my shitty products from, you know, CVS, those cheap products. And once I switched over to the products that Shelby recommended to me, the difference was instant. Shampoo and conditioner, specifically for me, may not work for you. So you always have to consult with your hairstylist, always. The same shampoo that I use may work differently on your hair. And speaking about hair products, how to apply it.
Irregardless, I don't care.
Okay, so shampoo, also depending on the product, you might, especially if it's very concentrated, you might just need just a little tiny bit. So maybe like a capful, very tiny, very small. The shampoo, it goes on your scalp. You don't need to go all the way down to, you know, the ends of your hair. The conditioner is for the ends of your hair. So don't put that on your scalp. Remember that.
That's how you get oily hair.
Exactly, that's how you get super oily hair. You'll see that the product isn't working very well. Why? Because you're not using it correctly. Another cool trick that I didn't know about, that Shelby did know about, is silk pillowcases. Silk pillowcases apparently help with less hair breakage and tangles, which I did not know. Very cool tip.
Yeah.
This is me at my finest moments. I wanted to talk about how do I take care of my hair also, since I do a lot of exercise and I do sweat a lot. And I actually sweat a lot.
What is that? Like, what is that?
Qué pena.
Probably more than most people. I am constantly drenched in sweat. So how do I take care of my hair? Because I spoke earlier about not washing your hair often. So I try to go at least, if I can manage 4 days without washing my hair, I will do that.
For real, for real.
If I can go longer than that, then that's a miracle. So when it starts to get on the greasier side and all the oils are starting to accumulate from the days of not washing it, on the 3rd and 4th day, that's when I start to either put my hair in a ponytail. I also do braids. The braids really do help to kind of mask the dirty look. Those are my tips for an active lifestyle chick. Right on. Another great option is dry shampoo. Dry shampoo, I don't particularly use it, but I know a lot of people who do, and this one right here does recommend it.
Yes.
I would also consult with your hairstylist on what's the best one for your type of hair. We were talking about products, right, before. I wanted to come back and talk about when you're trying organic, yeah, like a homemade hair mask. Maybe coconut oil. Oil pulls oil. So if you have a product in your hair that is oil-based, for example, like the one that she's putting in right now, it's a toner and it's oil-based. So if I were to use a coconut oil mask, for example, it's gonna pull that toner off my hair, and I'm gonna go back to the original color, which was a yellowish.
Ish. Like Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Let's be honest. I look like Ronald McDonald. I spared you guys because I didn't want to scare you. It was not pretty. Anyway, right now we're achieving that color that she was looking for with that toner, but I am not allowed to use, for example, coconut oil bases. So in conclusion, if you're going to use your own homemade hair mask, consult with your hair stylist first, people, because you may not know what kind of products you may be able to use on your specific hair. We are blonde! Woo! Woo! So one of the products that Shelby has recommended is this one called Joico. This one's more for my specific type of hair.
Yes, the reason why it's for yours is because we lighten your hair. So it's going to give you back the moisture that your hair needs. It's not overpowering where your hair is going to feel oily because we like to go a little bit between washes.
Yeah.
But it's going to give you the moisture that your hair is needing to replenish.
So again, people, you have to consult with your hairstylist because they know best. What kind of hair I have is not the same as you do because the processes that I have done for it. A really good product too that she recommends is this one called Ironclad. And this is good for when you are...
For flat ironing and curling, it's a dry
So it's more
product.
for flattening and curling than blow drying.
Yeah, all around product. It has a 1 hold out of a 20, so it's very lightweight. It's not going to make your hair feel sticky. It's good enough to have like a little bit of hold while you're curling. You can finish it off with a hairspray if your hair needs it, but it's going to act like a sunblock for your hair.
Do you hear that, people? Sunblock for your hair. Not everyone uses it, but we all need it. Find the right one for you. Ask your hairstylist because everyone has different types of hair. Again, and process it. All right, guys, so this is Blonde Me Shelby.
Yes.
And you can see why. Hello, blonde hair.